travelers keep returning to San Pancho Nayarit. Every winter, a familiar migration takes shape along Mexico's Pacific coast. Snowbirds pack up from Calgary, Chicago, and Quebec. Retirees close up their northern homes, and longtime visitors to the Riviera Nayarit point their cars up Highway 200, past Puerto Vallarta, and past the surf crowds of Sayulita until the road narrows and the jungle closes in a little tighter. Their destination, San Pancho Nayarit, a village so small it barely registers on a highway map, yet so magnetic that a growing share of its visitors are not first-timers at all. They are returning. That pattern of arriving once and then coming back year after year, sometimes for a season, sometimes for good, is the real story of San Pancho. It is not simply a pretty beach town. It is a working example of what a lot of travelers say they want from Mexico's Pacific coast and rarely find: an authentic, walkable, low-density community that has not been flattened into an all-inclusive resort strip, yet still offers the comfort, healthcare access, and modern conveniences that make a long winter stay realistic. In this guide, where San Pancho sits on the map, why it has become one of the top snowbird and vacation destinations on the Riviera Nayarit, what to actually do while you're there, how it compares to Sayulita and Puerto Vallarta, and the practical details, flights, seasons, and neighborhoods that turn a first visit into an annual tradition. San Pancho sits on the Riviera Nayarit. San Pancho's official name is San Francisco Nayarit, Pancho being the everyday Mexican nickname for Francisco, the same way Paco or Chico might stand in elsewhere. Locals, expats, and the tourism boards that promote the region use San Pancho and San Francisco interchangeably, so travelers researching the area will see both names on maps, road signs, and booking sites without any cause for confusion. Geographically, San Pancho sits in the municipality of Bahía de Banderas, on the Pacific coast of the state of Nayarit, roughly 45 kilometers, about 45 minutes to an hour by car, north of Puerto Vallarta and Puerto Vallarta International Airport, PVR. It is tucked just past Sayulita, close enough that the two towns are easy day-trip neighbors, yet far enough apart in character that arriving in San Pancho feels like stepping into a noticeably quieter chapter of the same coastline. This stretch of coast, the Riviera Nayarit, runs north from Banderas Bay through Bucerias, Punta Mita, Sayulita, San Pancho, and Lo de Marcos, before continuing on towards San Blas. San Pancho's own regional tourism board describes it as one of the crown jewels of that coastline, and Nayarit's official visitor site now formally credits it as the cultural capital of the Riviera Nayarit, a title earned through decades of grassroots art, education, and community initiatives rather than resort marketing. What makes San Pancho a top snowbird retreat? Snowbirds have specific, practical requirements that go beyond a nice beach. They need a destination that feels safe to settle into for weeks or months, offers a real community rather than a rotating cast of one-week tourists, has reliable infrastructure and nearby healthcare, and doesn't drain a retirement budget. San Pancho checks each of those boxes in a way that has made it one of the fastest-growing snowbird pockets on the Riviera Nayarit. Climate: a genuine dry season escape. From November through April, San Pancho enjoys the same reliable dry season as the rest of the Riviera Nayarit and Puerto Vallarta: warm days, cooler evenings, and long stretches without rain. The exact opposite of a northern winter. Community: a town, not a resort strip. San Pancho has preserved its fishing village layout and its year-round residents. Snowbirds are not isolated in a gated hotel zone. They shop at the same tianguis, eat at the same family-run kitchens, and volunteer at the same community projects as their neighbors. Value: more village, less markup. Long-term rentals, casitas, and boutique guest houses in San Pancho generally undercut comparable stays in Puerto Vallarta's tourist zones and Sayulita's peak season rates, stretching a winter budget further without sacrificing comfort. Access: close enough, far enough. Puerto Vallarta's international airport, hospitals, and big-box shopping are under an hour away, while San Pancho itself stays free of chain stores, fast food, and high-rise development. The balance most snowbirds are actually looking for: a community that invests in itself. One of the clearest signs of San Pancho's staying power is how much of its identity is built by residents rather than developers. The town's Circo de los Niños de San Pancho, a circus art school founded in 2011 by Cirque du Soleil co-founder Gilles St. Croix and his wife Monique Voyer, grew out of a fundraising performance for the Entre Amigos Community Education Center and now trains well over 100 local children in circus arts each year, staging full theatrical productions in its own dedicated forum. Programs like this, alongside the Entre Amigos Center itself, the local sea turtle conservation group Grupo Ecológico de la Costa Verde, and the Alianza Jaguar San Pancho Conservation Initiative, are what gives San Pancho its reputation as the Riviera Nayarit's cultural and community capital rather than just another beach stop. Thinking about a longer stay? Snowbirds weighing a season or a permanent move to the Riviera Nayarit often start by comparing housing, healthcare, and neighborhoods across Banderas Bay before settling on San Pancho, Sayulita, or Puerto Vallarta. San Pancho rewards a slower travel pace. Mornings tend to start with yoga or a walk on an uncrowded beach. Afternoons drift between the sand, the jungle, and a hammock. Evenings belong to the sunset. But there is more structure to a San Pancho itinerary than that alone, especially for travelers splitting time between the beach and the village. Beach and ocean. San Pancho Beach. A long, golden, relatively uncrowded stretch of sand with a consistent beach break that draws surfers, boogie boarders, and swimmers alike, plus a quieter estuary at its southern end. Surfing and paddleboarding. Gentler and less crowded than Sayulita's main breaks, making it approachable for beginners and families, as well as more experienced surfers looking for an uncrowded session. Sea turtle season. Local conservation groups host public hatchling releases aligned with nesting cycles, typically in the June, July, and November-December windows. Culture and community. Circo de los Niños de San Pancho. Visit, catch a performance, or support the circus arts school born from a Cirque du Soleil co-founder's vision. Learn more directly from the Circo de los Niños de San Pancho program page. Entre Amigos Community Center, the bilingual education and community hub whose original fundraising performance grew into San Pancho's now famous circus school. La Bodega Teatro, a multidisciplinary arts venue hosting local performances, exhibitions, and events throughout the year. Art galleries and studio visits, a concentration of international artists and Huical handicraft galleries line San Pancho streets, a legacy of decades of creative residents settling in the village. La Patrona Polo Club, a long-standing symbol of San Pancho offering polo lessons, club membership, and a restaurant and event space set against the jungle backdrop. Tuesday Tianguis Market. Running seasonally from November through April in the Plaza del Sol, this weekly market is where San Pancho's crafts, produce, and community spirit come together most visibly. Bakeries, diners, and small restaurants. No chain restaurants, just family kitchens, traditional bakeries, and a growing but still boutique fine dining scene. Soccer fields and a small-town rhythm. Evening pickup games and community gatherings are part of daily life, not a tourist performance of it. Why do snowbirds choose San Pancho over Puerto Vallarta or Sayulita? San Pancho offers a quieter, more residential pace than Sayulita, generally lower costs than Puerto Vallarta's tourist zones, and a genuine year-round community, while still keeping Puerto Vallarta's airport, hospitals, and shopping within an easy drive. What's the best time of year to visit San Pancho? November through April, matching the dry season across the Riviera Nayarit and Puerto Vallarta, with warm days, low humidity, and minimal rainfall. We provide information and resources for visitors to Puerto Vallarta, areas of the Riviera Nayarit, and other destinations in both states of Jalisco and Nayarit. You will find variety of content, including articles, blog posts, videos, photos, descriptions, and interviews, all of which are designed to help visitors plan their trip, including attractions, restaurants, and events. Follow promovisionpv.com.